Hey Scorpios, welcome. So I'm here to do a reading for career and finances, and so we'll get you some messages of clarity and guidance. And this is not date specific, so anytime you come across this reading, there may be some messages here for you. All right, so I definitely see you walking away from what has not been fulfilling. So this could be like old partnerships, a job, just habits that you've been doing that you realize and recognize aren't helpful. So it's like you're kind of readjusting things. So I hear specifically like someone may be like refiguring their budget and kind of going through and cutting out things that just like, yeah, we're not doing no more because we're about like saving money or setting our foundation or building a better financial foundation. So yeah, I definitely see like there are blessings that will come as a result of that. Yes. And there's some lessons also that you're picking up and you're learning along the way, because you're taking the time to say and look through things and say like, okay, I don't need this, I don't need that, or this can't come with me because we're going to be doing that. So it's like you have some goals and things that you want to accomplish that you're starting to say like, okay, I'm going to now like start to make changes and take action toward that. So that's beautiful. That is wonderful. Yeah. And you are absolutely being guided by your higher self. There could also be someone in the 3D, like a partner or a friend or a coach, a mentor, or just anyone, a colleague that you speak to. So there may be someone that's giving you financial advice or even a financial advisor, but it's sort of like you have this sense of being protected in the spirit realm and also in the 3D along your journey. So definitely for the one that you trust, for people that you trust, for soul family and soul tribe, yeah, they have some valuable insight to offer. So be open to it. And you are being open to it. Okay, what else? What else, please? Now let's say like definitely during this process, don't like focus on the shortcomings. Right? So we all have areas where we want to grow, and things that may have not worked out so well, like investments or just wasteful spending where you see it now. It's like, you know what? I really didn't need that. I really didn't need to do that. But it's like, don't call attention to that. Just focus on your goals and where you want to go and how you're moving forward, and don't let the past define how you want to move forward and define you. Yeah, you definitely have some major transformation and change coming. All right, yeah, and you're being called to really be open to the possibilities. And you may have, for some of you, like I said, there may be like a person or something that you need to do that you're blocking yourself off from. So it's like good information or like a path that you know is going to be most beneficial to you in the long run. So say for example, if it's like opening up a retirement account or something, but for right now in the short term, like that's money and that's taking away from what you can do now and how you spend your money now. But in the long run, it could be very beneficial to you, and that would obviously be something that's very beneficial to you. But I'm just saying that's an example. But yeah, there's definitely something that you're also kind of like knowing is going to be helpful, but you are excuse me, for some reason like blocking off from it, just because I feel like a reason could be because, yeah, it is going to be more money or more time, or you feel like you need to learn a little bit more about that before you go in that direction. But again, maybe there's a soul family that you can leverage to get some ideas, get some information, as well as obviously, of course, as always, your self-care practices, your meditation, connecting with source, listening and receiving those downloads, and opening yourself up to the experience. Yeah, absolutely. And intuition is what's gonna lead you in the right direction. Now, also, there is, you may be thinking like, okay, it either needs to be this or that, and that you only have two options, but there's absolutely a third option, and you will find that out through utilizing your intuition. Okay, so do your meditations, whatever your self-care practices are, journaling, I'm hearing, getting out in nature, connecting with nature, and grounding yourself. Allow those inspirations and those messages to come through and to connect with you. Okay, so what else do we have for Cancer? All right, yeah. Yep. It's time. You got this. There may be some chaos happening. There may be some feathers ruffled. There may be some things, going on around you. As a part of this change, people that are being let go of, things that you're cutting out. So just let all that chaos swirl around you and put yourself in the center, like center yourself, and don't allow your emotions to get caught up on those different energies that are happening in a very chaotic way around you. So this is really about like centering yourself amidst all the chaos and stuff. Okay, so stay centered, stay connected to your source. All right. Yeah, so as part of this process, like, don't forget, I'm hearing absolutely charity and giving back in whatever ways that you are able to. So it doesn't always mean money. It could be time, listening, effort, food, just whatever. There's many ways to give back and to share, and that's what you're being called to do. And also, again, let go of what's not serving you. Get rid of shit that is like doesn't matter and you're not using and like can't go with you because it has no purpose. It's old. And run these decisions, run this information through your heart space and your intellect. Use your wisdom and knowledge. And then also, again, run it through your heart space. Meditate on it and see how you're feeling. That's going to be super important. Okay, so let's see some challenges. What challenges for Scorpio, please? Thank you. All right. All right. Yeah. So I think first and foremost, using your intuition and opening yourself up to the change and to the information that you're receiving, to the synchronicities, because there's things happening and going on all around you, and there's lessons that you can learn, and it will come to you, but you can open yourself up to it to get it to catch on faster. And as always, like I'm always promoting, I already talked about it, meditation and connecting with source and your higher self and your guides, and receiving those downloads and guidance and information, because they're absolutely there protecting you and helping you. And all you need to do is just connect and ask whatever it is that you need. Also, on the 3D plane, 3D, really acting as if knowing and trusting that this is yours, and trusting that you have access to any abundance that your brain could conceive of and think of, and know that it's so much more than that, because what your higher self has in mind for you, what the universe can actually deliver to you, is nothing compared to what you might be thinking. So it's really important to align yourself with that frequency of abundance and that higher vibration, so you can connect, so things can start to appear for you. And act as if, like I said, knowing, trusting, and behaving in that way. Behaving as if you are abundant. Behaving as if you have already figured out what those options are and how you want to move forward. I see a little gnat. Okay. All right, so what other challenges? Okay. All right, yeah. So, all right. So, your key to success is that you may trip up. You may have what you consider to be a mistake. You may embarrass yourself, but that's all a part of the process. Everyone that is successful will tell you they've had their moments of like, oh, you know what? That wasn't a good idea. But, they learn the lessons from it, because you will learn from every single experience, whether it's successful by your terms or not. It's always successful because you're learning something from it. Okay. And even if it's just, okay, that didn't work, so I'm going to try this. You at least know it didn't work, right? And you can let that go. So don't be afraid to have those experiences and learn those lessons, because it is a part of the process and it is a key to your success. It's a part of your journey. And I struggle with this as well. I definitely do. So I know what this is saying. I know what you're going through, because I struggle with that as well, because we all want to look a certain way. We want to look like we know what we're talking about. We don't want to, show our weaknesses and show our vulnerabilities. But again, that's a lesson in and of itself. And it's a blessing to have those experiences and to learn those lessons. So be proud of it. Be who you are. Be authentically you. Because that is the only way. That is the only key to your success. So any other challenges? Thank you. Keep the hope. Keep the faith. And stay focused on your dreams and your goals and your desires. All right, so let's get some oracles. All right, so we have give back. Yeah, absolutely. And I said that. Did I say that? I'm pretty sure I said that. Giving to charity, give in some way. And poverty consciousness. Yeah, really work on your relationship with money, because like we talked about earlier, not calling attention to those mishaps, to your misadventures, to the past, and the investment that you may have lost, or the money that you may have lost. Like, not calling attention to that, focusing on the positives, focusing on your goals and what your desires are. In addition, again, I didn't complete my thought there, but yeah, the poverty consciousness. So you're being asked to connect with your feelings, your thoughts, and your behaviors as it relates to money. And I've watched a lot of YouTube videos on money and abundance, and just understanding what money is and how it truly works, because it's really just an energy, and it's a free flowing energy, and it's like not something that you like take and grab and keep and hold on to, right? It's a free flowing energy, so it does need to flow. So yeah, look up some YouTube videos on that, or however you see fit. But there is some knowledge and wisdom out there about your relationship with money and how you can view money. We have burned out. Take a small break. Absolutely. Balance body, mind, and soul. Do your meditations. Do your self-care practices. Again, whatever you feel. Journaling, exercising, working out, spending time with loved ones, just enjoying yourself. And if you're watching this around the holidays, enjoying the holidays. Beautiful. So we have perfect time to invest, and that career is waiting on you. Yeah, so if you are thinking about investing, I would say to take calculated risks. So definitely do your homework. Do your homework there, and do what feels good to you. Run it through your heart space. Use your knowledge, your wisdom, and your heart to make decisions. And if it feels good, it feels right, go for it. This relates to career as well, because I understand that not everyone can just say, oh, I'm quitting my job, I'm gonna be an entrepreneur. But you can go ahead and get your little LLC started, or whatever it is. You can do some other things in the meantime until you're ready. Okay, so let's see, let's get some, you know what, I'm gonna do these. Let's get some messages. So we have, spend less time worrying about your appearance, you're enough. Be careful who and what you surround yourself with. And let go. I mean, really let go. There's something better on the horizon. Yeah, absolutely. Letting go of what is not serving you, so that better and more can come through. So you have that definitely here in a couple places. So that's so important to remember. And also trust that whatever is going away is not meant for you. That's why it's going away. If it was meant for you, it would not be going away. Okay. And I would say to absolutely pay attention to who you're telling your dreams to, and connect with soul family and like-minded individuals. So you will know and you will feel if someone doesn't have your best interest in mind, and that is a sign to you. That is a message to you. So you'll have to decide on what you want to do. If you want to continue on, telling them all about your ideas and your business, or if you want to, take a different approach and keep that to yourself and share it with people who are like-minded and want to see you succeed, and may have something to offer, even if it's just to listen and to give you feedback on your ideas. Or they could have money or partnership or subscribers, people that, you could share information with and connect with. Okay, so we have lobster, financial pinch, scales. Yeah, so you definitely will want to kind of look at your budget and look at your finances and look at how you're spending your money. So we have that as a confirmation, and we have keep your life in balance. Yeah, absolutely. So I feel like that budgeting piece is going to help with keeping your life in balance, because it's going to show you like what you can afford to do this month, or what you should do this month. And now what you actually do, that is up to you. But looking at your finances and attempting to balance things out will help you and will show you. And it's definitely going to save you some money if you do that. Okay. So you're going to come across some ways that you can cut out the fat. And then we have major challenge to overcome. So I would say this is absolutely part of the journey. We've identified that throughout this process, you may have some dips. It's going to be some hills and valleys. However, you have every opportunity to be successful. So we get this, we know this, and that's not a big deal, because we're going to work through whatever we come and encounter and know that it's a lesson ultimately, and we're going to be successful. All right. We have optimistic. That's what I just said. Illumination and purpose. Yeah, you are working toward a divine purpose. So we're not talking about like a 9-to-5 job that is not fulfilling and doesn't make you happy. Like that's what you're moving away from. You're shifting away from that type of mentality, right? Toward your life purpose and using your gifts and talents to make money and be abundant and to help people. And the path is illuminating for you. You know what that path is, and it's about you staying optimistic, staying positive, balancing things out, and preparing yourself for that moment when you are able to say, you know what, yeah, I don't have to do this anymore. Now I can focus solely on my goals and my business and my ventures And some of you are already there, so these are even further advancements and further growth and further opportunities, new, bigger, better opportunities that we're talking about here. So either way, amazing, magnificent. I love it. All right, so let's get some additional messages. All right, so what other messages for our Cancers? Or Scorpios, I'm sorry. This is for Scorpios. What else? Okay, thank you. All right, so we have Wolf Moon. You're calling in your soul family. We have Penguin. Yeah, so I wanted to say that earlier about like soul family and soul tribe. And did I mention that? Yeah, I did mention that. So that's another confirmation, because like I said, there's definitely people out here that can support you and help you. And again, even if it's just like you finding someone on YouTube that's doing what you love and what you like, or TikTok or Facebook or whatever, and you follow them, or seeing a vlog or a blog and saying like, oh, you know what, this would be really helpful, whether it's investments, any other type of gifts and talents, like whatever it is, just look for like-minded souls. And that may not be like a friend. It may be, you know, someone that you can follow and watch their content, or read or listen to their podcasts, you know. So yeah, definitely. And you may also want to look up the koala, the wolf, or the penguin as spirit guides and get additional messages. So we have everything is happening for a reason, except the universe's plan for you. Absolutely. And like we talked about earlier, you are being guided and protected along this journey. So it's a matter of connecting with that, connecting with source and your higher self and your guides to receive that guidance and those messages. And also pay attention to those synchronicities, those numbers like 1111. Actually, anytime that you see, look at the clock right now. What does the time say? Now go look up that spirit, what is it called? Not spirit number, but what is it called? Numerology. Go look up the spirit meaning. Why can't I say what I want to say? Look up the spiritual significance. Yeah, the spiritual significance of the time. Okay, and I guarantee you it is going to be some messages there for you. And let me know in the comments. But we also have be prepared to sacrifice some things in order to achieve what you desire. And that is what we talked about here as well, when we talked about letting go of things and budgeting, cutting things out, so that you can position yourself and position your foundation for strength. Okay, so to close out, we'll get a couple final messages here. All right, so we have strategies. Absolutely, strategizing. Another confirmation on like cutting out stuff that is just not helpful, not beneficial, not going to contribute toward you building your financial foundation and achieving your goals, career-wise, job-wise, business-wise, and financial-wise. Yeah, okay, absolutely. Again, with the budgeting, this is talking and speaking to mindful spending and making conscious and intentional choices that align your values, goals, and long-term financial well-being. I mean, all aligned. I cannot make it up. So we also have cultivating a sense of empowerment and unwavering confidence in your financial journey. We talked about that. We talked about that this is opening up a new chapter of greatness. And there's going to be some dips and valleys and peaks and mountains. But you have every opportunity to be successful because you've been through this before, whether you know it or not, whether it's this lifetime or another one. You've been through this before, so you know what to do. That's what this Fool means. Like you've done it before, so you know how to be successful. And it's just a matter of this new journey, picking the best things, the most successful things and parts, and incorporating them in and creating something great out of that. All right, Scorpios, so those are the messages I have for you today. Please like and share this video and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and we'll talk soon.